Alright, we're back at MBE, and today we have our 13-degree, the MBE 13-degree head, and this is for super late models. This happens to be for the 24 Hours of Daytona race, the Vintage Series. The same cylinder head. This customer won this last year with this head for his particular class in that. And he ordered another set, but this year we updated it with the smaller retainers, the mini locks, mini titanium locks, and the small spring. So this will make it more reliable than getting rid of the big spring and everything. So, for instance, this customer, this is 850 lift and it's 24 hours racing. So this is pretty cool. So 850 lift. I don't know how many miles they do on that 24-hour deal, but I'm sure it's plenty. But and it lives and it does great. And it's all because of all the lightweight components and the better spring. And surprisingly, this doesn't cost that much extra. Looking at a set of springs that cost about $200 more a set. Retainers are the same money. Locks are the same money. So you're looking at $200 to update to this to the hot rod stuff. So we went from an inch 500 spring to an inch 310 spring. And like I said, this little spring will do 850 lift, no problem, for 24 hours. So we had T&D, design a rocker system with extra fasteners in it, like we do on most everything that we do here, to keep the valve train stable. You can see the extra fasteners here to keep it rigid. And then this happens to have a steel rocker T&D system. If you can see, we rotated it. We rotated the rockers so we could get more, so we wouldn't have the large offset in the rocker arm. So everything's been rotated. And so that's just, so this comes in steel or aluminum. These are a T&D system, like I said. And then for the customers that the super late model guys and the road racing guys, we have the intake manifold that we do for this. And this starts off as 90 pounds. We finish with it, it's 9 pounds. This is 9 pounds, 9.2 to be exact. And this customer wanted to bring down the RPM. They were at 9,500 last year. They want to bring the RPM down a little bit. So we made a smaller intake for it. We made the intake runners longer, and we made the plenum volume smaller in this. So the intake runners are a little bit smaller, plenum volume smaller. So we designed this just for this customer. And that's what you get here. You know, everything is for what you need, not just what we have. And this comes with the valley tray we make in-house, so everything's nice and clean looking, not just a cast piece. We CNC all this in-house, and we can do this with or without a distributor. And this is the MBE 13-degree small block Chevy. It can come with down nozzles. We have a sprint car version. We have midget versions of this with smaller intake and exhaust ports. The sprint car version. And then I think you've heard me talk about our drag race version, which is quite a bit different than this. But this is the MBE 13-degree. Something like this, 850 lifts. This is a 358-inch motor. Honestly, this thing's going to make right around 850 horsepower, or 358. So it's pretty good. Flow coefficient in this is excellent. It's 425 CFM with a small port in it. The exhaust is 275. You can see. So we O-ring the intake flange. We lighten all of this underneath here. All of this is lightened to keep the weight off. And you can see, you know, this has a very small chamber in it for this particular customer, because it's a 358. You know, and I'm going to guess they're going to run 13 and a half to 1 compression. I'm going to guess. We are fine here, so we have most of the components for every build that we can do, but there's things that we can't control. We got valves at 10 to 12 weeks. Most of the rocker arms are 10 to 12 weeks. We have some that are at 20 to 22 weeks. So now is the time to get in line, get your order in, so everyone can go to your Florida series, go to Phoenix, and go do the racing that you love to do and get out of the cold.